Hey there, makers. Happy Wednesday. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I missed you guys last week. I could not be more excited to be here today, though, because we have a new yarn, which is actually two new yarns. So it's like a 2-for-1 deal. And I think that you're going to really like this one. So I can't wait to tell you all about it. I am very, very excited. First of all, shout out to everybody who is in the comments. Feel free to say hi, drop your questions. I know you guys are going to have a lot of questions about this yarn, and I've come prepared. So let them go. Just kidding. No, I'm intimidating. I'm egging you guys on. But this is going to be great because this yarn, I said this before, Lion Brand, we're always bringing you new yarns. They always are, interesting textures, interesting fibers. They always feel amazing. But this yarn is really different. This yarn is, I've never seen a yarn like it out there. So I can't wait to share this with you. And tell you all about it. And I think that you guys are going to be really into it. It has a lot of different applications. So we're going to talk about these two new yarns today. I'm going to tell you all about it, how it works, because it's a little more complicated than just a regular fun yarn. I am going to show you all of the colors because they're all so beautiful. The Lion Brand team did an amazing job with this one. I have some swatches that are made with this so you could see how it works up. I also have some pictures of some projects that are made with this yarn. I don't have any of the projects with me, unfortunately, but you'll get the idea. And we have a great deal on today, so stick around till the end of the stream for that. And then I gotta go because it's Passover. I have a Seder to go to. And I guess before we start, happy Passover, happy Easter coming up, Ramadan Mubarak to anybody who's celebrating. I forgot to say that in the Instagram live. So we have a lot of holidays going on right now, and I'm glad that you chose to spend some time with us here at Lion Brand. We're gonna enjoy this one. So hi, I'm seeing all of you in the comments. I feel so much love from you guys already. Hello to everyone. I think I've done enough teasing. Let me tell you about this yarn. I'm sure you know what it is because you, first of all, follow us on all of our social media. We have been teasing this yarn out. You probably also subscribe to our newsletter. And if you don't, you better get on it because you are seeing not only these new products, but great deals. And of course, you see the title of this live stream. We are talking about a brand new yarn from Lion Brand. It is called, oh man, it's all blown out. Well, that was anticlimactic. It's called Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial. And then this right here is Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial Thick and Quick. So this is a worsted weight version. This is a thick and quick version, but they're the same yarn. So most of what I'm going to be saying is going to apply to both of them. So here we go. This yarn is really interesting. I want you to see the label because I feel like that is necessary. So let me pull up my second camera, move all of this yarn. Here we go. So yes, this is Basic Stitch Antimicrobial. There you go. You can see it now. Okay, so this yarn is really special because it has some special technology in it. I'll tell you all about it. It protects your projects from odor, bacteria, and allergens. This yarn is made with a special fiber called Amicor. It's an intelligent fiber. It is a type of acrylic that is, it's non-toxic. It is treated in order to fight odor-causing bacteria and allergens. And it is kind of like a long-lasting time release situation. So over time, more and more of those odor fighting properties are going to come out of the yarn and protect your projects. That felt like a mouthful. So that, I'm trying to get this straight. So that is how it works. I think that is so cool. So what does that mean? I mean, obviously, like, sounds great, but like, what the heck does that mean? It means that the projects that you make with this yarn are going to stay fresher for longer. They are not going to get smelly as fast as projects that you might make with any other yarn. And of course, they will also be protected from allergens, which I think is really cool, especially when it comes to home decor projects. This lends itself to so many different projects. Like, as I've been working with it and thinking about it, I've just thought of like so many different things and so many like useful, just times when it's like, oh yeah, this is great that you have this yarn that has these cool properties. And so I will give you some examples, of course. Thank you to Nikki, who is dropping some links in there. We have all of the information on the yarn and the technology that's with technology. Huh? But it is technological. And she's dropping some links. You could see not only all of the colors, you could buy this yarn right now on lionbrand.com. We also have a bunch of free patterns that are made with both of these. And like I was just saying, how you can make so many different things with this yarn. There's a lot of different examples within those patterns, and they're free patterns. You know, that's what we're known for. So let's talk about what you can make with this. Really, it's such an innovation. It's so cool. And it feels great. Let me just say that right off the top, that this yarn is 65% recycled polyester and 35% Amicor. The Amicor is where that like odor fighting technology comes from. It's so innovative, but it feels fantastic. I loved working with this, even if it didn't have, you know, like the freshness and the good smell and I don't know, no allergens, etc. I would still want to work with this yarn for like so many different projects because I really, really loved how it felt when I was working with it. If you've worked with our basic stitch yarns before, and maybe you have, their worsted weight, this yarn doesn't feel exactly like them because this obviously has a different fiber makeup, but this one, it feels great. Also, this yarn has less of a shine to it, but I digress. Let's talk about patterns. So here are some projects that just like get your mind going. I love it because you guys are so creative. I'm sure you're going to have a million ideas for what you can make with this yarn. First of all, it says right on the label here. Let's pull this camera back so you can see. Oh, we are very up close. Hello. Is that going to go? It is not going to want to go in focus. Okay. So as you can see right here, it says that this is pet friendly. And look, it says anti-allergen stitching, long-lasting freshness for your projects while preventing odor, bacteria, and allergens. Did I read that to you already? We're saying it again because I think it's really important. Obviously, that's the hook with this yarn, aside from the fantastic feeling. You guys are mentioning the colors in the comments. Yes. So obviously you can use this for pet projects. And when I say pet projects, of course, pet sweaters and beds. We have a really cute pet bed pattern on our website that you can download for free. But like something like the throw that you have on your couch that like has become your dog's favorite. And you know, like it starts to get a little stinky. So that's what's really cool about this yarn is that you can make those projects that are like home decor projects, but like they are going to also keep your house from smelling like a dog. Of course, projects that you make with this yarn eventually will have to be laundered because that's life. You won't have to wash them as often, and it is machine washable when the time comes. But you won't have to wash it as often, which I also think is great because the more often you wash your projects, and if you have something that you've worn for years and years, you know it just like it starts to like look tired and not great. It's yeah. So, but with this, since you're not having, it's not going to build up those smells, the smelly smells. You can wash it a little less often, and that's going to make your project look new for longer. The Amicor works for up to 5 years or 100 washes in the washing machine. So it's, you're protected for a while. Okay. I'm going to show you some more. I'm going to tell you about some more patterns and give you some more inspiration, but I see some questions here. How is it manufactured to make it special? That's a great question. So Amicor, the fiber, it's a type of acrylic and it is treated. It's non-toxic. And like I said before, it has like a time release feature that has these odor releasing properties, odor fighting. It's really like fighting the bacteria that causes odor. That's why your things smell. And it releases that over time into the yarn. And Diana, will it get on your hands when you knit with it? No, it protects the yarn in the projects. It's not gonna, I don't know, get on you. That's a good question. I didn't really think about it that way. But it's non-toxic and it's safe for you to work with and wear. And yeah, it's treated with something similar to what you might find. It's like a mineral treatment, if that makes sense. It is called Amicor, and it works for 5 years or up to 100 washes. Nancy, to answer your question, the worsted weight Basic Stitch Antimicrobial is machine washable and dryable. The thick and quick version, we recommend that you lay it flat to dry. But you can machine wash it. So there we go. Okay, so here's some more ideas for projects that you can make with it. Of course, pets is like number one. We love that. This is also a great yarn to use for baby projects. It feels really soft and it comes in these great colors. Don't worry, I'm going to show you all the colors. It's great because again, you're not going to have to worry about the odor issue. And I was picking out this color before, which is called Hazelwood. And it just reminds me of like a stuffed animal rabbit. And I think that if you were to use this for stuffed animals, like what a great use for it, because it's a project that's going to be like used a lot. It's going to be held. It's going to go all over the world. And if you can fight some of that odor and bacteria a little bit with the yarn itself, like that's amazing. You're not going to have to be throwing it into the wash every other day. I don't know how often you wash your kids' toys, but you can have a little extra time without it. I love that. I love the idea of making something for new parents with this that will just stay fresh for a little bit. You can also make things for yourself, obviously. There's some great patterns for hats and headbands on our website. I love the idea of making like an exercise headband, especially now when like I don't work out. I don't know if you can tell, but like if you were to go running in the morning and it's still like chilly outside, but maybe you don't want to wear like a hat, if you're wearing a headband, I think that would be great because it's something where like you're going to get sweaty, but then you don't have to throw it in the wash as often. So I think that that is really cool. And of course, if you're like me, I used to have to, ride the subway in New York every day, and it would be like freezing cold outside, and then you're on a pack train, but you're all bundled up. And I love the idea of having like a scarf or a cowl that would not get so stinky. I'm speaking from experience here that like you're just like sweating on the train. So something that can just stay fresh for a little bit. Okay, so let me tell you all of the facts about each of these yarns. I'm sure you're dying to hear about it. I'm really excited. It sounds like you guys are into this yarn. So I'm going to hold it up. I know that the label is blown out. I'm sorry about that. But just listen to the calming sounds of my voice. So Basic Stitch Antimicrobial Thick and Quick is a bulky weight yarn that is a number 5. That's a chunky weight. That means these projects that you make with this yarn, they're going to work up really fast. Great for last minute gifts if you're looking for, I don't know, something to make for somebody really fast. You get 87 yards in each ball. And of course, like I said, it's 65% recycled polyester, 35% Amicor acrylic. The recycled polyester, that is certified recycled. So I love that we're adding a little bit of that sustainability into here with the odor fighting, bacteria fighting properties. It's very cool. And of course, this is machine washable. Like I said, though, lay these projects flat to dry. Also, if you guys are just tuning in, don't worry. This live will be wherever you're watching it now on Facebook or YouTube. Afterwards, you can catch the whole thing on there, so you didn't miss a thing. I mean, you did, but you can go back and watch it again. So same story. Oh God, it's so blown out. Same story for the Basic Stitch Antimicrobial, which is worsted weight. Same fiber makeup, 65% recycled polyester, 35% Amicor. It is medium weight. Like I said, that's worsted weight. 186 yards in each ball. This is 100 gram. I think they're both 100 gram balls. Yeah, they're both 100 gram balls. And this one you can machine wash and dry. So that's awesome. We were talking about projects. I didn't even show you, before we talk about all the colors and the swatches, I'm going to show you some patterns that Lion Brand developed. I have two. These two are done with the regular Basic Stitch Antimicrobial. And there are going to be links for all of the patterns that you can make with this yarn in the comments. So check that out. Look at how beautifully these colors all work together. I love it. Again, how I was complaining about my sweaty scarf. I love that you can have a scarf that is made with this fiber that is going to keep it from being a little smelly. And again, great for home decor because this also is allergen resistant. And then we have a couple of projects that are made with the thick and quick version. Like I said, those headbands, I just think that's a great idea if you're a runner. I imagine it's like really chilly in the morning. You want to keep your ears warm, but then you get all sweaty and you want to keep the sweat out of your eyes. This is not a very glamorous live stream. I'm talking about sweat a lot. But that's life. And you can make projects for yourself because listen, sometimes you get sweaty and sometimes you have people in your life who are sweaty and smelly. You want to make something for them. Or if you're going through the change and you're having hot flashes, this yarn's for you. You can make yourself a little sweater vest. And if you start sweating, don't worry about it. No sweat. Get it? Okay, let's talk colors before I say something else stupid. I'm also going to show you the the swatches that I made with this yarn. Also, I'm sorry this camera is crooked. It's going to make me more crazy than you. So this color is clay. Oh, also here, I'll show you both of them because the Thick and Quick, and let's move this so we can have some better lighting. The Thick and Quick colors come in the same colors as the regular antimicrobial colors. I love that. These are all, as you can see, they're like kind of heathered colors. They are all, thank you, Missy and Veronica, for, yeah, life is sweaty. That should have been the tagline for this yarn. Anyway, these are all heathered colors. I love that they're a little bit muted. And yeah, they're just so pretty. They're very sophisticated, but you can use them for really anybody in your family. Okay, so this is clay. Let me get through this. I'm reading your comments at the same time. So I'll don't worry, I'm going to answer the questions I'm seeing. This color is Spice. Very pretty orangey color. And again, like this yarn just feels so nice. Really, really like that. This one is Maize. Oh, be in focus. There we go. Okay, this is Maize. This is like a little bit of a mustardy yellow. You could see all the colors on lionbrand.com. Also, I should mention this yarn is available at Joann, so you can take a look for it in your local store or on the website. It is like, it's hot off the press, so it might not be in your store yet, but go and check, bother them. Just kidding. We love everybody who works there. This is Olive Branch. I'm going to sick all the knitters and crocheters on them. Oh, I'm putting this on the wrong side. This color is Bluestone. Can this be used for patterns that take woolies? Yeah, I think that you could totally substitute the regular Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial for a woolies pattern. They have a similar drape and feel. I'm going to talk about that. I'll show you the swatches and we can talk about the feel of it. This color is Lilac. I lost the regular Basic Stitch where I'm like looking all around me. I can't find it, but I believe this also comes in the worsted weight. It's a very pretty lavender. And we have, what color is this? This is Lavender Mist. So I guess this is a really pretty lavender, and that was a really pretty lilac. I love it. I love that we have a rainbow of colors. You can, mix and match them. But get ready for this. We've got some great neutrals here. I showed you Hazelwood earlier, and I really like it. It's like a gray. It's like a gray brown. And I think that when it comes to nursery, I was talking about like a baby toy made with this. I feel like this is the color of like nursery decor that's like really trendy right now, like lots of cream and these like soft browns. We have Vintage. Where is the other one? You should see this pile of yarn in front of me. What a mess. We have Vintage, which is a beautiful off-white. It's a little on the cream side, but it's still pretty white. It's so hard to tell with off-whites, but yeah, so pretty. And then let's get into these gray colors. I'm going to show you all three of them at the same time because, oh my gosh, I've been talking so much. that it's almost 4 o'clock. All right. So here we have charcoal. Can we see that? Is it really crooked? There we go. Charcoal, smoke, and cement. So you have so many choices when it comes to color. They're all beautiful. They all, I keep touching it because it just feels like so squishy and delicious. You have the whole rainbow and you have these neutrals. So the possibilities, they're really endless here with Basic Stitch Antimicrobial. I love it. We've even got an orange, and I feel like people are always like, there's no orange or there's no yellow. We got them all this time. This is a mess. And I want to show you these swatches. Actually, I should have, hold on. Let's do swatches really fast. I do want to answer some of these questions that I saw. So does this make a nice sweater as far as drape and feel? Yes, just wait a second when I do show you these swatches. The drape is beautiful. The feel is fantastic. Like I said, even if this didn't have this whole like odor fighting idea behind it, because of the colors and the feel of this yarn, I would use this for so many different projects. No joke. I think it's fantastic. And it has the recycled polyester, so it's great. I answered this one. Can this be used for patterns to take woolies? Yeah, I do think that it has a similar drape, and I'm going to tell you about kind of like the look of it. I think it's very similar to woolies, which you wouldn't expect maybe, but here you go. Also, hi, Ellen. And does it feel similar to Respect? No. Respect is a chain net yarn. We have a lot of yarns now, so let me check before I say that. Yeah, no. Respect is a chain net yarn, and it's a different fiber. I would say if this feels like another Lion Brand yarn, first of all, maybe like a re-up, if you're familiar with that one. I have Respun, sorry. Oh gosh. Respun, which is a recycled polyester. So that has a similar feel to this. And Woolies, the two of them feel similar to this. Respect is, I really like Respect, and the colors are really cool. I've made a lot of projects with Respect, but this doesn't have, this feels a little bit smoother. It's really hard to describe the differences between yarns, but if you like Respect, I recommend that you try it. I think that you will enjoy it. Okay, let me pull this camera back over, and we will. Oh, it's so crooked. One of these days I'll fix that. I'm gonna just do big piles here. Okay, here's some. Oh my gosh, so crooked. There we go. Zoom in so you can. There we go. Okay. So this is a stockinette stitch swatch that is done in the Basic Stitch Antimicrobial. This is color cement. I used the recommended needle size, which is an 8. I am crazy about the way that these stitches look. The stitch definition of this yarn is just fabulous. It's a little hard to tell the drape from such a small swatch, and it's curling because it's not blocked or anything, but just like it feels soft. It feels fantastic. It does have drape. It's not stiff. Again, you can wash this. You don't have to that often. And when we were talking about woolies, this yarn doesn't have a shine to it. The regular Basic Stitch is a little bit of a shiny yarn. And this is more on the matte side. So I do think it looks similar to woolies. It feels a lot like woolies to me. It's soft, but not in like a slippery, silky way. And I really hope that you guys try it out. We do have a great deal, so stick around. I'm not done with you yet. This is a half double crochet swatch. Again, I use the recommended hook size, which is a 5mm. It's H8. Oh, like, look at that. I loved working with this. I made like extra big swatches because I was just having so much fun. But yeah, really pretty. The heathered colors. The stitches are so gorgeous. Great for color work. If you want to do some color work, you can do all kinds of different stitch patterns. Let's grab the Thick and Quick swatches. This is stockinette stitch. The recommended needle size is an 11. Again, it's going to work up really fast. This is great for cowls and scarves and hats, those chunky accessories. Great for gifts. And like these stitches, because this yarn has these like big plies, as you can see here, the stitches are like so plump and yummy. I love it. And then this is another half double crochet because that's my favorite crochet stitch. I love how it turned out. And even the crochet swatch in this thick yarn has a nice drape. It's not stiff. It feels really good. It's so pretty. All right, I am running out of time, so I have time to tell you about our deals. I'm really excited that you guys joined. I can't wait to hear what you guys think about this yarn once you work with it. But, you know, make sure you drop us a comment and let us know what you are thinking about it right now. Just first impressions. I love it. If you missed the beginning of this stream, it's going to be here on our page, wherever you're watching right now. So you can go back and check it out. And we also have tons of posts all over on Instagram. Make sure you sign up for our newsletter so that you can get all of the deals. But let me tell you about today's deal. I have it written down here. I'm excited that you're putting it. Oh, I love that. Cecily, I'm putting in an order right now. I feel like I should have like a bell. We'll do like a word of the magic word, like on Pee-wee's Playhouse. Anyway, here's today's deal. If you are putting in an order, take advantage of this. Get a whole bunch. Today's order is 35% off when you buy 9 skeins of yarn, or 30% off when you buy 6 skeins of yarn. The codes are down here, so you could check it out. They're also right at the top of our website when you go to lionbrand.com, so you can't miss it. So don't panic about writing it down right now, but it's a great deal. Some of the yarns are excluded. There's fine print on the website as well. I'm going to send you over there and make you look. I'm also going to make you go over there and look at all of the colors and all of the patterns and Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial and the Basic Stitch Anti-Microbial Thick and Quick. Don't try to say that 10 times fast. So yeah, if you do want to stock up, if you want to try it on a bigger project, you know, if you buy 9 balls, you get 35% off with this code. And if you buy 6 balls, you get 30% off. So that's a great deal, especially this yarn. We literally just put it on our website over the weekend. So this is brand spanking new. It will also, as I said, be available at Joann's. So look for it there. I can't wait to hear what you make with it. And yeah, I'm very excited for it. It's got my seal of approval. With that said, guys, we are going to be off next week again. Oh, I'm going to miss you. But please tune in the week after that. We're going to be talking about some more yarns. I haven't decided. We got 2 different yarns we can talk about, and you're going to enjoy both of them because I love them both. So yeah, tune back in 2 weeks. You can rewatch this on our page. And yeah, happy holidays to those who are celebrating, to whatever holiday that you are celebrating this week. Yeah, happy holidays. I gotta go. I got a Passover Seder to go to. So Chag Sameach to everybody who's celebrating Passover. And I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Until then, happy stitching.